Her storytelling is absolutely on point on this situation. I have to commend her from one content creator to another. She did a really good job telling the story, and she did a really good job of captivating the audience. But now I'm going to tell y'all my honest perspective about this whole entire situation. Now, here's the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. A psychopath lacks guilt or remorse or empathy. They're pretending to feel emotions, inability to form true emotional attachments. They tend to be successful. They're very dishonest. They have manipulative behavior. That's where narcissism fall into this category, and superficial charm. But a sociopath, on the other hand, is this lack of remorse. Lack of remorse, but guilt and empathy may be present. Some emotions are felt, like rage, or but it's very shallow and fleeting. When it says that, that means that it's there. The presence of rage is there, but in most cases, they're not going to pursue that. Also, may form close attachments to one or few individuals. That's the reason why I was telling y'all about one of the biggest things of what sociopaths do is that they try to form a certain type of bond or community or family. All right. Also, consistently irresponsibility and repeated violations of the law, constant lying and deception. And I want y'all to pay attention to the word lying and deception, because it's going to make sense when I break this thing down. Finally, aggressive and reckless behavior. I had established to y'all that Legion is in fact a sociopath. His behavior is unwanted. The behavior that he did to Ressa, whatever her name is unwanted, toxic mental behavior. But I also want to let y'all know this is that throughout the whole process of their relationship, from the beginning all the way up to them being married, all the way up to the divorce, I want to let y'all know that there was never a domestic violence situation that ever happened. Because if that was the case, she would have told you that. They never had anything physically happen in this relationship. The reason why I'm telling y'all that is for a purpose, because that's how the way sociopaths are. Sociopaths is not going to try to engage in physical altercations, because physical altercations is going to tarnish their image. The biggest thing about sociopaths is their image. They want to be recognized. They want to be worshipped. They want to be adored. That's what Legion was doing for her in this relationship. That's what Legion was doing in his prior relationships as well too. But however, this is one of them situations where I talk about on this channel all the time about karma. What ended up happening is that Legion karma had finally caught up with him. It had caught up with him with this woman here, Ressa. I want to let y'all know that in this story, even though Legion was a villain in other people's story through his sociopathic behavior, which I agree with. But however, in this particular story, Legion is not the true villain. The true villain is her, Ressa. Want to know why? The reason why is because throughout Ressa's storytelling, she still was emotionally attached to this dude. Ressa resembles also a sociopathic behavior, but her behavior is different. Her behavior is different for the simple fact that she wanted us as the viewer to accept her, to accept her storytelling. This is the reason why she decided to put it on social media. She wants people to see her as the victim, but in reality, she's not the victim. She is actually the villain in the story. Because if that was true, if she felt that her life was on the line, she felt that this dude was going to do something to her through normal human behavior, especially with women. Through normal human behavior is that you're going to do whatever it takes to protect yourself. You're not going to wait to try to figure out things. You're going to act upon that situation right then and there. This is the reason why I brought up to y'all about the restraining orders. I told y'all that if a woman really was fearing for their life, they can't legally kick the dude out their house, but what they can do is file a temporary restraining order. She never did that. The reason why she never did that is because she was still in love with this dude. Even right now, as she's telling the story, she's still in love with this dude. I want to introduce something to y'all to go with my argument, and it's going to solidify everything I'm telling y'all right now. There's another one disorder out there that I want y'all to be familiar with. It's not a popular disorder like, sociopath, psychopaths, or narcissism. It's not very popular, but it is out there. It's very evident. This disorder is this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to y'all about the obsessive love disorder. Obsessive love disorder is caused by a person who's fixated on loved ones as though they are an object or possession. The reason why I'm bringing up this disorder is because Ressa was fixated with Legion. This is the reason why she couldn't let that dude go. This is the reason why when they first met each other, she became instantly fixated with him because she felt like this dude was going to offer something that she been wanting for the longest, which is for protection, which is to be secure. That's why I told y'all in the beginning of this about there's a difference between when men be in relationships and when women be in relationships. Women be in relationships for stability purposes. Men be in relationships because of companionship. Okay? When Legion had offered this to her right in the beginning, she instantly became obsessed over him. This is the reason why she allowed Legion to continue with the behavior. This is the reason why she was so concerned about Legion's well-being, even though she felt like that she wasn't safe. You could also say that a little bit of Stockholm syndrome in her as well too. Stockholm syndrome is simply when the victim start liking the person who's the abuser. She wants to control the narrative. She's the victim. But in reality, she's not the victim at all, y'all. In reality, this woman is the villain of the story. That is my overall take of this whole entire series.